So we moved from Avaya. We're utilizing it for UCaaS and CCaaS. We're doing everything we can to better maximize our customer experience through omni-channel, speech analytics, WFM, everything to try to make it a better experience for our members when they call in. It's very easy to use, surprisingly. Considering we moved from a system that I've been using for years, the learning curve's been surprisingly low. It's actually very easy to learn. The amount of support that's out there with the communities and is actually very, very robust. I've learned a lot just asking questions. But just overall, everything makes sense with it. That's a weird, I don't know if that's a weird way to explain it, but just it just seems very easy to use. Mostly just little things I'd like to see. I know that obviously moving from one platform to another one, there's going to be bumps where we're used to doing something one way, we have to learn the new way. So that hasn't been too much problem. But there are little quirks I think could be better. I think searching through the menus could be a little easier instead of always having to go back to the main menu to then go to the next menu. That could be a little easier. And mostly just other little tweaks like with gamification on some of the scorekeeping would be a good thing. A 10. We utilize it every day and it makes sense. I have yet for it not to make sense, honestly. We came from Avaya where we were using their Oceania platform, which was similar to this, but nowhere near as good. It was actually very poorly run. When we started looking at moving away, we had to narrow down between Genesys and Nice. So I like both platforms, but just Genesys as an overall platform just made more sense for us. It plays a huge role for us. We're actually moving into that, doing a lot more. We made the shift from, we used to wanted all of our members when they called in to get that real human experience. But as they've gotten, and we deal mostly with seniors, as they've become more tech savvy, a lot of them prefer the self-service options. So we've made that shift, and it's actually been really helpful as far as like easing the load on like our agents on taking calls. A lot of it's getting answered now through the IVR. So I think the biggest thing is the uptime. We've not had any issues with it, whereas we would constantly have issues with the previous platform we're using. We have yet to run into any performance issues. It just works. I think the scalability actually was one of the bonuses where we are constantly modifying it. That's part of why I'm here, is to see what else it could do for us. We are constantly, adding stuff, tweaking features, figuring out new ways to do things, and it's actually, in the long run, it's helped both of our agents. Which, when our agents are working more efficiently, it helps our members. Yes. 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 Yes.